Back on the XT600 rear caliper. In order to get the right dust seal, I need to take this apart again. So what I'm going to just quickly show you now is the alternative way of taking the caliper apart without removing it from the bike. This is actually the method in the factory service manual, and it's quite simple. First we need to release the hose again. And remove the guard. And then remove this bolt to release the two halves of the calipers, or I should say to release the floating caliper. So this actually removes the actual brake pistons from it, and it leaves you this in place. And this is probably a simpler way of putting the pads back in than, because I struggled for a little bit with it when you got the caliper off. But as you can see, the pads are now exposed, so you can quickly change those if that's what your problem, without actually getting in to service the piston itself. But I actually do need to get in and service the piston itself. So that's what I'm going to do now. I just need to pull this dust seal out and get the calipers on it and measure it so that I can order a new one, because the fluid seal has been replaced but this one hasn't. So I'm going to pull that out, measure it, and order a new one. And that's it. Back on. As I say, you do need to pull this off to service this properly, but you can actually leave the rest of it attached here if you wanted to, or you can now take it off. But there you go, quick and easy way to take an XT600 rear caliper apart.